Bulletproof Radio, a state of high performance.
There are times, and this is something I've struggled with for years, and I feel like I've got a pretty good grasp on it now, but I want to know how you do it. So there's times when your computer science brain says, all right, I've made this choice, but your non-rational, non-computer science body has an intuitive thing that says, hold on, my calculations say to do this, my gut says don't do this. How do you know when that's happening, and what do you do?
It's a good question. I will look at it like that, and I put it also. It's coming in. It's in my book, and this is about you have all the chakra system and the Kabbalic system, and all of them looking very carefully on the centers of energy in the body, and actually what they are, it's a mechanism to make this decision. We can choose from our heart, we can choose, and what is that? Is our body is a mind palace, and our heart is a value of connecting, and our gut, and it's actually, I can go over every chakra and they explain the value that is inside, but this is exactly what it is. The heart is connection. So how do we make a multi-decision? That is not what Susan asked. Susan asked what happened when it's in the heart, but if I want the heart and the brain, and if I want the heart and the brain and the sense of who I am and my expression of what I want in life, and what about my safety, and what about fun? What if I want all of them together? I'm not satisfied with one. And I think the journey is, I'm not satisfied. And this is something that I learned from Ken Wilber. And and this is the integral framework. And we see how we upgrade the way we decide. And we actually, our values. It's the values that we put attention to. So we start in and he described it in colors, and it's very beautiful. I really suggest everybody to learn integral philosophy, because I think this is one of the main best philosophical movement that right now, that is current. Now, I will say is that what you see is that some people change with the way they make decisions through life, and also culture change, and also it's individual and cultural, and you see that actually the operating system changed. So it starts with safety, and then it's moved maybe, I will not describe all the colors now and all this, it will be too long. You have order in the blue, and you have the orange, and it's can be money and success, and then you have green, connection, and it's people are upgrading, they're moving through, and you have then the artist and blue, and then you have people in yellow, which is my sense of being here and helping the world and being safe, how do you do all of them together, working with your heart and working with your mind and with your sense of safety? How do you combine that? And that is the multi-criteria decisions that need to be operating. So Susan tried to simplify it when she says she's trying to simplify and say, okay, it's actually the heart. No, it's not anything actually. It's actually 7, 8, 10, 20 criteria that we need to operate with. We just simplify because we cannot. Mm-hmm. So people that move to the heart, it's sometimes because they already understand that money, it doesn't have to be only about money. It's also about our connection to people. But you want to combine. You want them all. You want to learn to do it all. You cannot neglect now your sense of safety. You cannot neglect, because then you will feel anxiety. You cannot neglect your sense of self-worth, because then you will feel empty and worthless. And what about connecting to people? So you want all. And this is my answer, and I dive very deeply into that, into the math of that. And how do we do that? And I think this is the center of my work.